I start off with an eyeshadow base by Revolve the Loop and spread it all over Stephanie's lid to have a good base to work with, and as well I covered her eyebrows at first with a glue stick and painted them with a grease paint by Kryolan to just not have her eyebrows shine through. And it's time for foundation. I take a green from the Bruise wheel, the white by Kryolan and my actual foundation shade, mix them together, and I have quite an ivory kind of shade now, which contains a hint of green because I think Annabelle has quite the same base color. And I apply the foundation with a foundation brush first, and to avoid any stripes or wipes of the brush and to have an even finish, I take a Retex buffing brush and buff anything in right afterwards. And then it's time for a little bit of powder or a little bit more, and I take my beloved Ben Nye translucent powder in a fair and powder everything up in a very decent kind of way to anti-shine and to fix the foundation. Then it's time for some eye makeup, and I take a black eye pencil by Essence Cosmetics and apply that right at the lower lash line and as well at the inner corner of Stephanie's eye to have a good and dark base to work with, because now her eyes are a little bit pale and some of the black eyeshadows tend to look a little bit gray, so you want to make sure to have a very good and dark base to work with. You can also take a gel eyeliner, works as well, does the same job. And as you can see, I put now a little bit of the black pencil right in the inner corner, and I already begin to shape out the actual doll eye shape which I want to achieve here, and that's the main thing I do here. Then I start applying the eyeshadow, and this one is by Kiko Cosmetics number 295. And of course you take the brush of your choice, every brush you want to do will work. And I retrace the black I did before with the pencil, and now I put on more black with a fluffy brush, and I just basically layer up the black and layer up again and again and just blend out at the same time to get a very, very even and smooth finish. And as you have maybe noticed, I shape out the black quite around here towards the bridge of her nose to get it a little bit more narrow, and as well to just deepen up those eyes even more. And now I retrace her lower lash line, but I leave out let's say quite 1-2 millimeters space just below the lower lash line to have enough space to get Stephanie's eye even bigger, and I achieved that now with the help of NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, which is white obviously, and I just repaint the remaining area in white to open up her eye even more. Then it's time for some eyelashes, and I took actually one lash, separated it in two parts, and I glued those two parts above each other, but just at the outer corner of Stephanie's eye to really have this dollish look going on. And as well I did 1/2 lash at the lower lash line. For the gluing I take Duo Eyelash Adhesive, and you don't want to take the cheap glue from the box because you're gonna end up messy. They don't last long, they are just cheap, and you want to play the safe game, so you have to spend a little bit more money on your adhesive to play the safe game. So next is the brows, and the brows are quite round and dollish, and I just traced it out roughly with a Collection 2000 eyeliner Feltpen, and I think I have a little bit more of control with the Feltpen, so I just take the Feltpen here and just retrace the brow over and over till I have the desired shape. Then it's time for some cheeks, and I mixed white and grey together, and later on I took a little bit of the blue from the Bruise wheel. Stephanie gave me a small grin, and I just retraced her cheeks and the nasolabial folds, which Annabelle has quite remarkable. And I then blended everything out, or rather upwards into her actual cheek, to have it more realistic and to just have more of a soft and even bridge to it. And now with the blue I deepened everything up even more. And I as well did some color to her nose bridge to just have a little bit more of a contour visible. And then I just did this small line right above the tip of her nose to have her nose even more pointy, and with this kind of shading you can also always achieve a very, very pointy nose. And don't forget to blend everything out. And by looking at the reference picture every now and then I applied some scars on Stephanie's face, which Annabelle actually has as well, with a black eyeliner. And with applying a little bit of blush right at the apples of her cheeks, I completed the dollish looking face. Next it's time for some lips, and I take some clear drying lip tar by OCC in Anti-Feathered and apply that all over Stephanie's lips. And you want to make sure you just apply very, very decently, because OCC lip tars tend to bleed and you want to avoid that. And last but not least, it's time for some lip color, and I first trace out a very sharp V shape at the upper lip, then I retrace the remaining lip edge and just fill in the lip with this lip tar in Rhythm Box. And the lip tars are just so amazing products. They work like a lip stick, look like a lip gloss, and with a very clean application they last you all day long. So I just highly recommend them. And yeah, we are already done with the look. And of course we had to apply a wig, and I had this blonde wig left and just braided it beforehand to be prepared. And you can see here it really does a lot to the final look. And if you like this video, get me a thumb up, make me happy with it, support me with it as well. Feedback is always welcome. You can get me feedback in the comment section below. Also check the info box for more contact details on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and as well subscribe my channel to not miss any more videos. There will be a lot more tutorials, and there are already a lot more tutorials to watch for you, and you don't want to miss them, right? So just make sure you subscribe my channel as well. And I say thank you very, very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.